Kamakailan lang ay sinabi ni Presidente Duterte na hangad niya na sana ang kasalukuyang mga OFWs natin sa ngayon ay sila na ang huling henerasyon ng mga Pilipino na kailangan lumabas ng bansa upang kumita ng mas maganda. What if you don't want to become an OFW but your family is pushing you to be one? Today, we will answer a letter coming from one of our followers who is confused whether to follow her parents' advice to leave the country or stay to find her place in her present career. I'm Chris Cervantes. This is Financial Planning for the Fast-Changing World. Good day, Sir Chris. My boyfriend shared to me your book and I was very inspired after reading it. I would like to seek some enlightenment or advice from you, Sir Chris. Here's my story. My ambition few years ago was to go abroad after I gained experience from working in a hospital. By the way, I am a nurse currently working in a government hospital. In July 2014, I became permanent in City Medical Center, receiving a salary grade 11 plus other benefits. Because I really wanted to go abroad, particularly Abu Dhabi or Dubai, I applied for licensure exam in Dubai Health Authority and luckily passed the exam. I looked for a job in the internet. All I see was home care, but I want a hospital work. I also researched about lifestyle in Dubai, but the cost of living there is high. Fortunately, I was promoted this year in our hospital and my salary increased to salary grade 15 plus benefits. I told my mom that I changed my mind. She accepted my decision but seems problematic about my condition because she was the one who really encouraged me to work abroad to improve our living. Umaasa ang mama ko sa aming magkakapatid na magbigay ng magandang buhay para sa kanya. Although I know that I already spent a lot in preparing my documents for Dubai, pero dahil sa dami ng nakita kong nag-abroad na di naman naging successful, parang nagdadalawang isip ako. Kung mag-abroad man ako, gusto ko sana 3 to 5 years lang. Pero mas gusto ko na pong wag nang tumuloy. Did I make the right decision? Pasensya na po kayo sa abala ko. Umaasa ako sa sagot nyo. Maraming salamat po, Erica. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for sharing me your story. I know how hard it is to be in your position right now. Pero kung iisipin ko ang iyong kalagayan, parang sa tingin ko na mas okay if you will stay here in the Philippines. Since you are now a regular government employee, if you will work hard towards your way to success, I will not be surprised if one day head nurse ka na. I know how tempting it is to work abroad, but take into consideration that not everybody in the Middle East are having good life, especially if your plan is to work only for 3 to 5 years. Definitely, it will not be enough. Plus the fact that you don't have the assurance if you are going to be safe considering you will work in a private practice. It is not a hospital. But if it is a hospital, then it will be much safer. I have a lot of clients right now who are also nurses in the Middle East. But up until now, they are not yet financially free. At ang masakit nito, nasira pa ang kanilang pamilya dahil madalas wala sila sa Pilipinas. Most of them worked more than 20 years but are still suffering financially. Alam mo, Erica, kahit saan ka mag-work, hindi solusyon ang pagkakaroon ng malaking kita ang problema sa pera. Dahil ang problema sa pera ay palagi nagmumula sa problema natin sa behavior natin sa pera. If you are earning now with a good grade of salary, I think all you need to do is to manage your money well. My suggestion for you is to make a decision comparison list. Get a piece of paper and fold it into two. On the right side, write all the good things that will happen if you go abroad. And on the left side, write all the bad consequences if you leave your job and family to work abroad. Remember, at the end of the day, our decision should lead us to where we will be happy and safe. I hope one day I will be able to meet you in one of my seminars. I hope nakatulong ang sagot ko sa iyo. Please feel free to email me if you need more. By the way, thank you so much for reading my book. Until next time, this is Chris Cervantes. Plan for your dreams, plan for your life, and plan for your future. And if you need help in planning your future, our mission is to help you realize it. Hey, it's Chris. Did you like this episode? Kung nagustuhan ninyo ang episode na ito, you can do 4 things right now upang magpatuloy ang sabay-sabay nating pag-aaral. Una, you can subscribe to our video channel, and I hope you do, so you can learn something new from us every week. Pangalawa, you can have my book by ordering from the link below. Third, you can go to our website so you can read more articles from us. And fourth, you can like our Facebook page to receive a daily inspiration, updates on new products, podcasts, seminars, and events, and everything else na di namin maibigay sa video channel na ito. Sana magkita-kita tayong muli sa susunod na episode. Until then, go out and make a difference. Make money, be wealthy, and help someone else along your journey. God bless.